there, I'm Catherine of gamecast.net, and I'm going to do an unboxing of the StarCraft II Collector's Edition. Is it just Collector's? Yeah. StarCraft II Collector's Edition, StarCraft II Wings of Liberty, that is. Because of course the other ones aren't out yet. So the box is really nice. I don't know if you can tell from that. I stuck the 15 sticker on it from the cellophane, because I don't get rid of stickers when they're on cellophane. Then you got your back piece of paper detailing all the bits and bobs inside, and it's got a really nice way of opening. So if I set this on my knees, so it goes up like that. I just pull it up. So as you can see, it's got a door type mechanism to it. And the silly back piece of paper flapping about. I hate those. So it then comes in a presentation like this. I have opened everything now, but try to put it all back in where it came. So to start off, I'll start from the back. So you've got the Art of StarCraft II, Wings of Liberty. It's a bit thinner than previous Blizzard art books. So of course with every WoW Collector's Edition you get an art book with it. Yeah. But then we've got without the sleeve on it, so you've got the nice logo. So pretty much the same on the side. I'll keep the sleeve off there. Dust jacket, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and then pretty standard, as per every Blizzard art book. I'm going to try this way. This isn't going to work. Whoop. So just lots and lots and lots of concept art. That was extremely brief, but I don't think I'll be able to do any better. So do this way, and you see even less now, maybe. So it's a pretty hefty art book. It's still no Bioshock 2 art book, but you can't really beat that, in my opinion. If I put this all back inside. So that was the art book. Biggest part in the collector's edition, or the biggest thing, item. You've got then the StarCraft comic that they've produced, which nicely they have put a backing board in. It's a bit shiny for me. Been published by Wildstorm. And is the comic. Nice, yes, it's a 0. It's not full of adverts like all other comics. Okay, so you get that. The StarCraft comic. And then we have next got, well, to the game. So you got StarCraft II the game. Of course, a copy that is not a well, the box, the normal version without the barcode and whatnot. Then we've got covering it up the game and bits and bobs. So, as per usual, you've got the quick start guide, instruction book. And then you get 2 World of Warcraft guest passes for 10 days. And then 2 StarCraft II guest passes. I won't hold those up for long. The StarCraft II ones allow you to play 7 hours of game time or 14 days of activation. And it's whichever comes first, so I suppose if you use your key, well, your guest pass, if you leave it for days and then play like an hour and so, it kind of accumulates like that. So if you haven't used your 7 hours by the time the 14 days are up, it just cuts your thing, your guest pass. Yeah, so there's that. Obviously to get more people on Battle.net and play in the game. Then we've got the behind the scenes DVD, which Blizzard have done with their collector's edition since, I don't know if they've done one, because they did a Warcraft 3 collector's edition and Diablo 2, I don't know if they've done anything before that. They may have done. But they've always given either a cinematics DVD or bonus DVD of some sort. This claims to have on it behind the cinematics, artist interviews, designer interviews, and a retrospective on StarCraft. I haven't looked at this myself yet, as it only came this morning. We've got a nice little credits piece of paper to do with other people. And then there's the disc. Back it up. StarCraft II bonus DVD. Then we've got the awesome soundtrack, which of course has a really epic piece for the title. Music. All about the composers, piece of art, and about StarCraft. What about StarCraft II, should I say? And then the soundtrack. Got 14 tracks on it, which you can see as so. Try and get that more together. Cool. So that was the StarCraft II soundtrack. And then finally, the coolest item, if you ask me. Oh, by the way, there's the empty box now. As you can see, it's got plastic molded. If you can see that, plastic molded for everything to stick inside, nice and snugly. That's that. And yes, as I said, the coolest part, which is the Jim Raynor dog tag. So it comes in a really nice little box. It's inside data transfer unit. Use crossed off. See that? And then this slides out. And then here we've got, as it's dog tags, you've got your BD necklace thing. Comes in foam as well, so it's nice and compact. And then the dog tag itself has his name. What is it else? Day, birth, blood type, status, and something else. I'm not sure what something else is. See there, which is really cool. It's a nice little USB stick. It's really, really heavy as well. And then as you can see on the back, it's got a little flippy switch. So you flick that, and oh look, the USB stick came out. This has on it the original StarCraft, and it's 2 GB inside, I believe. Yeah, 2 GB, and it has on it StarCraft and the Brood War expansion as well. If you want, you can use that and take it to a friend's house and play StarCraft or something like that and play it via LAN. Or of course you can just remove that and use this as an awesome USB. Sadly it won't fit in my Xbox 360 Slim because it's a bit too big. But what can you do about that? But yeah, so that's the coolest bit if you ask me. Because of course with the StarCraft, of course yes, StarCraft had a collector's edition. The StarCraft collector's edition years back had a StarCraft keyring, which was nice. Warcraft 3 didn't have anything amazing in it. Or the Diablo 2 one. Which is a shame, but it's nice that with StarCraft they've kept it in and given something kind of cute and really cool with it. This totally beats the StarCraft keyring. As mine is hammered on my set of keyrings as well anyways. But yeah, so what I'll do, I won't put it all back inside. This is really heavy, this bit at the bottom of it. Obviously keep it nice and steady. I'll pop this back on. Yes. So that was the StarCraft II Collector's Edition. It retails for 70 quid over here in the UK. Sorry, £70 over here in the UK. And you can pick it up from most stores, so Game, HMV, Zavvi, anywhere like that. Play.com. I got it for 60 quid off the game. £60 off the game website. And I recommend you pick it up. Either that or you can just wait a little while and I'm sure it'll go down in price. Although with most Blizzard collector's editions it might go a bit scarce after a short while. But yeah, that's that. I'm sure we'll have a review on the podcast this coming week. And check out the blog, gamercast.net, and check out all our stuff on there. And I'll catch you later. And,